One of life's most amazing experiences is one of making it happen. That's kind of why I started making these videos on creativity anyways, because I wanted to make creativity happen more in my life, and that takes a bit of discipline. Another example I have of this is traveling. Even if we have the privilege to go on a trip, it's not always going to be coordinated. But some things in life, if we happen to get lucky and are willing to put in a bit of work, turn out to manifest in reality. This trip began as a graduation dream 9 months ago. Over time, I think the three of us, me and my two friends, realized that it was actually happening. 9 months later, as we sat in LAX's international terminal, I basked internally in a rare moment where I got to see one of my life's most novel experiences finally come to life. I knew I was embarking upon an adventure that would teach me about creativity's energy interwoven with new realms of location, friendship, finding purpose, and coming home to my truest and most loving form.
2, 1. One right or left and up. Oh. It's mine.
Our original plan was to go up the gondola to get to the top of Blackcomb, but then we were talking to the person working at the front desk, and he said it's not worth it if you're not skiing or snowboarding, and that is not us. And also we don't have a car, so we can't really.
We can't do. We're all landlocked.
So now we're just going up
A ski run
until we can no longer go up, and yeah. That's our current vibe. Yeah. We made it up the mountain. A huge part of my creative journey goes beyond the crafts, because ultimately creativity is more vast than art. Rather, art is one expression of creativity coming to life. When it comes to the real world, blooming into our creative selves happens when we begin living our lives more fully, authentically, and feel safe to do so. Just kidding. We didn't actually make it because we decided that we're going to keep going up. Isn't that right, ladies?
charge.
Charge.
Charge. Till happy hour.
Charge till happy hour. We made it! Yay! I envision the crafting I've been doing as a metaphor or practice as to how I'm trying to live my life as a whole, but creating art is really just one avenue to practice leaning into our creative selves, and that's why I deeply believe that even if you aren't into traditional art, you are still a creative being. Just because it's creative doesn't mean it needs to be held in your hands. In fact, I think the most intangible moments of creativity we have in life can sometimes result in the most embodied and life-giving experiences. I would say travel falls into this category. Oh my, I feel so lucky for all I've been able to witness and experience in the world thus far. It's so pretty. I think travel can be both a grounding experience while also being an adventure. There's a sort of familiarity that is grounding because no matter where we go, we are still on Earth, made up of the same elements and features that make up home. And people are around, well, unless you're far out solo backpacking maybe. But still, no matter how far we venture, there's an element of this foreign place that is connected to home. And when we can lean into this wisdom, we can ground ourselves knowing that home is always there within ourselves. We made it to our final destination of our third day. Somebody who lives here told us to come here, so we obviously had to go.
Oh my god.
Wait, give a little display.
I want to eat it.
So good. Show it to the camera.
I'm eating it. I don't care. Ta-da!
But there's another aspect to this connection and grounding wisdom, and that's the adventure that complements it. It's true that travel is not all familiar. It can make us uncomfortable, push our boundaries, and completely turn our perspectives we once had upside down. It's in this adventurous space that we are able to see our true selves more clearly, a version of ourselves that isn't clouded by routine or habit, both in our thought patterns and our physical elements. In this space, we're able to open our minds to what is possible and in doing so extend our limits of knowledge for life. Our capacity to live grows, and with it comes new ways to live life. Our inner options become more abundant. Finding that flow state of being creative is a balance of both familiarity and safety, while also pushing our boundaries to get out of our comfort zone a little. In my opinion, this is the most freeing place to be. If we're too comfortable, we hinder our capacity to grow. At the same time, if we are unsafe or feel unsafe, we close off to protect ourselves. Creativity is about finding the balance, and travel is a tool that helps me to find that balance. It's kind of strange to travel with two of your hometown friends to uncharted territory. I've known them for so long, but being in a new place changes you, and it's weird to experience that with people you know so well. It's such a unique and magnetizing encounter. It forever alters your perspective, even if it's subtle. Existing in a space of uncertainty, supported by familiarity, allows you to strip away the layers of who you are and rebuild them as you wish. Creativity isn't reserved for artists. It's available to all of us whenever we deeply engage with life. Rebuilding the layers as to who you are is a creative act. All good trips come to an end, though I don't fully feel that way, because if it changes you in ways you don't want to let go of, then it continues on not only in memory but through our actions and beliefs. Allowing myself to be intentionally shaped by life as it unfolds is one of the greatest gifts I can give to myself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm excited for the next video. We'll see when it comes out, hopefully in the next couple weeks. Thank you for being patient with my uploading schedule.